What's going on? Oh my gosh. First time using Streamlabs. Oh. It lets you like select an event. I thought I could select the event I set up already, but that was a YouTube event. It was this is a whole big thing. Anyways, I think we're cooking. I think we're cooking here. Can't hear myself. Guy to shut the volume was gonna be like doubled. All right, so how's everybody doing? What's going on? Happy Friday the 13th anniversary, part 8. This is so weird. I don't live stream that often, so checking myself out, see how it looks. All right, looks like it's working. Hey Joseph, what's going on, buddy? Were you in New Mexico? How's New Mexico? So I can't read the chat. This is annoying. Okay. Can I type to the chat this way? Oh man, this is... Just have to type over here. Can you guys hear me okay? I'll talk a little bit louder. Better. It's pretty good. All right, thanks. I'll try to talk a little bit louder. Okay, cool. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Okay, so it's so weird doing this. Right, so today is the anniversary of Jason Takes Manhattan, 35 years ago today. I have with me, not as good as the real deal, but my Toxic Part 8 mask, signed by Kane Hodder, made by Selfie Guy from Terrifier 2. It's not quite as good as a real deal. It doesn't have, it's not as big, doesn't have the leather straps, but for my mask collection, it's fine. I bet you're looking forward to Monster Mania Con. Yes, Monster Mania Con 59 looks promising. Stacked list. And then the week after that, New Jersey Horror Con, which is, I don't know, looks like 4 times as many guests as Monster Mania. So many reunions. Excuse me. It's crazy. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for subbing. Yep. Deadpool Wolverine was awesome. I hope you saw it in 3D. They announced Tyler Mane today for New Jersey Horror Con, August 9th, and he was in it. Obviously, he was Sabretooth. Mikey, who? Well, thank you, Mikey, for bringing him here, bringing Anthony here with the longest last name I've ever seen. And got here an original. I have to move to show this thing. This is the original. The original poster. I gotta move my chat window. The original movie poster, mounted on foam board. And I met Tom Savini and asked him to sign this, which he did right here in gold, after he told me that he had nothing to do with this movie. And I said, that's okay, I want you to sign it anyway, because I love this poster. And I was gonna do like a cast piece and have like everyone sign it, but he made me feel kind of stupid after that. So, and then I had this one. I was gonna get signed by Kane Hodder, which is a custom made one. Move this out of the way. Can you see this? I know it's in the plastic. Sorry, but it's not coming out of the plastic. So I like this one because it has the Twin Towers, and I think it's really cool. It's not as big as the actual movie poster, but pretty neat. Sorry for the glare. But being from New York, it's you know, it was a big movie to me until I got older and realized that most of it was filmed in Canada. So whatever. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. Robert Downey. Well, you're just throwing all the spoilers out there, huh? Christine Elise. I'm going to see her. Oh, it's a little close. I'm going to see her in September 26th and 27th at TerraCon with Alex Vincent. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to see her. Joseph, do you belong to Concrypt, our Facebook group? You should definitely belong to that, because that has all the dates of all the shows I'm going to, and all the other guys all around the world and the shows are going to. So put the link. It's a private group because we had a lot of spamming issues, so I'll throw the link in the chat. That's the group. Join the group. I didn't know, Tuition, you directed some B movies. I didn't direct them actually, but I did help produce them, which basically means you just donate money. So yeah, I actually have a movie review coming out pretty soon for a movie called Dr. Gift, which Danielle Harris is in, and I did not meet her working. I did not do anything with the filming or on location, but I gave them some money, and now I'm an executive producer of that movie. There was, for the crowdfunding for Terrifier 2, you could have invested $10,000 and got 1% of the profits, which I think it's up to like over 17 million right now. So you could have made 1% of that. You're up to 1999, 2000 in your memoirs. Wow, that's crazy. Thanks for joining the group. I will see if there's any pending. If there's any pending posts, pending memberships, I will approve them. If my wonderful helpers have not already. And also this week we are going to be streaming from Monster Mania. Not at the show directly, but after the show, from the hotel room. Hopefully going to be with the people, the owners of the Last Toy Store. Hopefully have them on the stream, and yeah, we'll talk to them about how the show went, who they met, and I'll show off some stuff that I got signed. We got Clive Barker, we got all the other Cenobites, Nightmare on Elm Street people, Scream people. Looking forward to meeting Melissa Barrera. You don't have Facebook, Joseph? Wow. Okay. Not a problem. But yeah, let me know what you need from Christine Elise. That's going to be end of September, so we have time on that. You went to a lot of trauma dance. Okay, trauma dances. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you're a big trauma guy, huh? I missed meeting Lloyd Kaufman at Monster Mania. I didn't know about this other room, and I couldn't find where he was. I didn't know where he was. But how many people are here? Just 3 people and 1 person not chatting. Okay, well, sorry I started late. Apologize. I haven't used Streamlabs before. I was trying to use something a little more professional so that, you know, you can see the background, see the camera, see the chat, see if there's any like super chats or new subs, and then I could also do like these fancy cutaways while I do this. So, anyways, it's weird because my MacBook is tiny. It's beneath me, and then I'm hooked up to like a 27-inch monitor, so that's why like I'm not looking at the camera so much. I'm looking up at the monitor because I need to be able to multitask. But yeah, so we're gonna be streaming from Monster Mania. We're gonna I probably won't live stream New Jersey HorrorCon because I have a lot going on with that. Lloyd was awesome. He kissed you on the cheek. That's crazy. That's really crazy. I wish I could meet him. I met Ron Fazio, who was in Toxic Avenger Part 2. And he was in Basket Case 2. Really nice guy, huge guy. I mean, I'm 5'11", and he was towering over me, just like Tyler Mane. Anthony dropping the Deadpool spoilers. It was a great movie. And from a stream yesterday, from the movie stream, Jason Levy was on Instagram, and I was typing questions, typing away. They said they will have an official poster. They said the movie is 2 hours. He said that the movie is 2 hours and 4 minutes, which is crazy. I mean, that's amazing. There's so many stars in that movie. It's going to be a great cast piece to get signed. So many horror people in that movie. And they're going to be, a lot of the stream guys are going to be at New Jersey HorrorCon coming up. We've got 6 people here now. Yay! Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. It was running late. We had some technical issues. And yeah. If anything you guys want to talk about, I'm looking to get a bunch of signed stuff from Clive Barker. I have on Sunday at Monster Mania, as long as they don't throw me out for April Fools. I have a photo op with Clive Barker, Robert England, and Melissa Barrera all on Sunday. So let's hope it goes well. I gotta meet Lloyd. I hope he's at another convention soon because I would like to meet him. He's a pretty interesting guy. Did any of you guys see Longlegs? Do you have any thoughts on Longlegs? I see people saying they don't know what to think of it. They don't know their thoughts about it, if they liked it or not. They say, it was shot well, it was lit well. Yeah, it was. But that shouldn't be your takeaway from a horror movie with Nicolas Cage and, what's her face? Micah Monroe. I mean, I don't know. Nicolas Cage, I thought, was okay. He was a little creepy at times. Sometimes I thought he was just funny because I think you just see Nicolas Cage. I don't know. When you hear him screaming and sing, it's just Nicolas Cage being Tiny Tim. I don't know. It got good the last 10 minutes. I really wanted to like the movie. I didn't even see the trailer for the movie. Like, someone sent me the trailer. I didn't even watch the trailer because I'm like, a horror movie with Nicolas Cage, I'm just going to go see it, and I won't have, seen any scenes from the movie. I won't know anything about it. The only thing I found out about right before people were talking about on the radio that it was a serial killer movie. So I was like, okay, great. That sounds awesome. Only to find out, spoilers, that he doesn't really do any of the killing. So, I don't know, a little disappointing with that one. Same with Black Phone. I thought good opening, good Act 1, good Act 3. But Act 2 was just boring. I fell asleep. I almost fell asleep on both of those movies. Anyone you wanted to meet? No, you can't do the passing. Anyone you wanted to meet? No, you can't do the passing. Not sure what that means. I really wanted to meet Nicholas King, and I really wanted to meet Laura Park Lincoln at New Jersey HorrorCon, but they canceled, and I had a mask for him to sign. I had Sinister 1 and 2 posters, full-length posters to get signed. I was bummed about that. And Laura Park Lincoln, I just wanted to meet because I'm a huge Friday the 13th fan, and to have met Tina from Part 7, that would be huge. Even though it's probably most people's least liked Friday the 13th movie. You got a podcast coming on Podbean Saturday. Awesome. I want to check that out. People that passed away. Okay, gotcha. Well, I would have loved to I would have loved to have met Sid Haig, Ted White, Steve Dash, Richard Brooker. Fortunately, never met them. Sid Haig, I was really close to meeting. He was actually like 10 minutes away from me. I'm going to be at a convention right near my job, 3 minutes from my job. And then COVID happened, and they canceled that convention, so that really sucked. Trying to think of, Gunnar Hansen, all the legends. What about you guys? What about you, ER? Anyone you've met that's passed away, that's like a mega star, or someone you looked up to? I'm looking forward to meeting Eli Roth. I'm looking forward to meeting Clive Barker. Robert Englund, I've met already. He was super awesome. It's just they sold VIP tickets for about 40 VIP tickets. So even if you're first online, that means there's still 40 people ahead of you. So you're talking a couple hours, and then you can only get 2 items signed at $175 a piece. You can only get 2 items signed, and it's not a productive date for me. Even being first in line, I don't think. So I'll get Robert Englund another time. Angus Scrim is another good one. That would have been awesome. You've met all of them? Holy cow. Yeah, I went to my first HorrorCon like 99, 2000. It was a Fangoria's Weekend of Horrors in New York City. I met Kane Hodder, I met Tom Savini. That's all I remember. I was pretty young, and then I stopped going until last year. I started getting back into it again. Started wanting to get, my original thing was to get every Friday the 13th poster, and then it became getting them signed. Then it became getting masks, and it's just forget about it. It's all out of control now. I could open up a store. You met Vader before he died? Roddy Piper? Oh man, Roddy Piper. That would have been awesome. I met Keith David. They Live is one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. It's so weird looking at myself on the camera. 7 people. We got 7 people here. Okay. We're getting up to Womp Stomp film numbers. Okay, come on. Roddy Piper would have been great to have met. I met Shannon Sossamon. She was great to meet. Keep saying sorry, but I haven't streamed that much before. Who else would be awesome? Yeah, I wanted to meet all the Jasons. I've met all the living ones, obviously now. Gonna meet Tom Matthews. That's gonna be great. Haven't met Tom Matthews, who played the best Tommy Jarvis. Corey Feldman was young Tommy, and then the guy from Part 7, and that mess, and then we got the real Tommy Jarvis. So I'm looking forward to meeting him. He was also Never Hike Alone, Never Hike Alone 2, and I am an associate producer of that movie, that fan film on YouTube, which is free to watch. It's a fantastic fan film. I recommend you watch it. So I'm looking forward to get him my Never Hike Alone mask that I have signed by Vincent DeSanti, who played Jason and wrote and produced the movies. You met Maggie Q. Oh wow, I bet she looks pretty amazing in person. New York Comic Con. Wow, that's crazy. Like, cause I live in New York and I haven't gone to New York Comic Con, even though it's like 5 minutes from me. Just cause I just figure it's gonna be waiting in lines all day to get one person. I don't know how the lines move there. It just seems like every autograph is gonna be $300-400 for Marvel people, and you're just not gonna get to meet anyone because the lines are crazy. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to go at one point. I'm gonna have to check it out. I am getting I sent away my Terrifier 2 poster to someone who's at a convention this week. No, Steel City. That's also August 9th. To get Chris Jericho on that. And then I'm almost finished with that poster. Just need the little kid, the serial kid who doesn't do cons yet, even though Sean Clark reps him. And I still need Selfie Guy, who just doesn't come to the East Coast. And I just hate to send my cast piece poster to people, and I worry about it. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll go take a trip sometime. You're also in New York? Where in New York are you at, ER? You met Piper at Monster Mania? What was your first Monster Mania, guys? Or what was your first convention you went to? Besides my Fangoria's Weekend of Horrors, Monster Mania 53 last year was my first time back, where I waited 5 hours for Rose McGowan on Friday, and then Sunday you could walk right up to her table, no line. Miko Hughes I have not met yet. I am going to meet him also in September at Terracon. Mr. Geek Me Out, thanks for joining. Ridgewood, Queens. Okay, New York City. Okay. Okay. I'm in Yonkers area, so Westchester, pretty close. I used to go to Bayside, Queens a lot for an ex-girlfriend. New York City Comic Con 2011. Wow. That must have been... Who was at that? That must have been pretty wild. 2011. I guess it was still Marvel, right? 2011? Like Iron Man. When did Iron Man even come out? 2008. Okay, so it was a little early for that, but yeah, you probably still Iron Man 2 or some of the other movies you might have seen in 2011. Movie stars. What else? So I got Monster Mania 59, 60, 61 coming up. Terracon, New Jersey HorrorCon, Chiller Theater, which just announced Daniel Roebuck from Terrifier 3 to play Santa. Looking forward to getting him. He's also in Stream. Stream's coming out pretty soon, another month, less than a month, 3 weeks. Can't wait to see Stream. What do you want to say about Miko Hughes, Mr. Geek Me Out? Anything I should know? Have you met Miko? Is he a good guy? Is he nice to meet? How long have you been going to cons? Well, last year I started going back to cons, but I went to 14 shows last year, and I'm going to about the same amount this year. And I started doing it just to get back into it, get some stuff for myself, and I decided to get stuff for other people. And then I figured, hey, that's a good way to start paying for my tickets and my hotel rooms by getting stuff signed for other people. Now, after just a little over a year later, 930 something people in our group, Facebook group, and we just hit 700 subs here on YouTube, so that's awesome. For having only like 35 videos, I think that's pretty great. I haven't even been on YouTube a year. Like September's a year for me when I put out the Kiefer Sutherland Monster Mania. That's funny. I gotta check out your trauma video. I gotta check that out. Do you enjoy true crime or strictly horror? No, I love true crime too. True crime, not just horror. I will say to the 7 of you here, if you haven't seen The Battery and you like zombie movies, The Battery, if you could find it, it might be on Prime. It's such a great, it's a low budget horror movie. I think it was made in Connecticut, but I love that movie. It's fantastic. It's called The Battery, which it's a baseball reference. You met Catherine Corcoran and became friends with her again. Wow, that's awesome. That's really cool. I have her. Do I have her autograph? I don't think so. She was just in the first Terrifier, right? I don't have her. You love The Battery. Awesome, Dodger. Me too. No one's ever, like, anyone I talk to hasn't seen it. Like, nobody knows about that movie. Also Barbarian. It's one of my favorite horror movies that's come out recently. I like those kind of movies. Slashers and Miko's a great guy. Awesome. I gotta meet him. I gotta meet him in September. Now I think they got the he's on a Funko Pop now. They have one with him and one with his pet from what's that, Pet Cemetery. You have it signed. You have the battery signed. Oh, you're killing me. With the Blu-ray, you have it signed by the director actor. That's sick. I've been trying to find that poster for so long. Even if I don't get it signed, just to find a battery poster, and you can't find it anywhere. That's great. That's really cool. They seem like really good guys. I hope they make more things. Joseph, I met Joseph, who's in the chat. I met him at Monster Mania last year. Was it last year? They all blend together. It might have been this year, right? March. Really nice guy. He was there for McKenna Grace, pretty much. Well, she was nice. She was pretty nice. She had her dog with her. Interesting thing I'll tell you guys, since there's like no one really watching this. Did you watch Cam Lecter? Yeah, I love Cam Lecter. Cam's a good guy. Yep. He's more upstate New York. I like his videos. He does a good job. He hides his phone in his shirt pocket. That's how he gets his videos. Which I don't know. I'm thinking about how to get video, but I don't want to be sneaky about it. I don't want them to say something not knowing they aren't being filmed, so I still film them up front. You met Steve Dash? Oh man. Well, he's not really the original I mean, Ari, you know, is the original Jason. But yeah, no, Steve Dash was the first like Jason that, you know, killed people. I bet I wish I could have met Steve Dash, but I got back in the game too late again. Oh, you were there for Brad and Fiona? Okay, yeah. You were also there for McKenna Grace. Okay, I know that. You made a separate video just on meeting her. So don't try to hide that, Joe. Did you get to meet Brad and Fiona? I was first online. If you see my videos on my channel, I was first in line for Brad Dorff. Fiona was a little late. She was like a half hour late. And I talked about it before, but Brad was signing Chucky on people's Halloween pieces, where he plays Sheriff Brackett in Rob Zombie's Halloween. Messed up some pieces. I wish I could have met Steve Dash. He's awesome. You did get to meet him? How'd you meet them? I mean, did you wait online all day? Or did you have VIP? If you watched the beginning of the stream, I showed this mask and then a couple posters for Jason Takes Manhattan. You met them. Wow, that's crazy. I'm assuming all of you guys watching have seen Jason Takes Manhattan. I don't know if you have or not. What's your favorite Friday the 13th? If you have one. For me, it's a cross between 4 and 6. Those are my two favorites. Brad doesn't have the best auto. No. Yeah, he's $80. Doesn't have the best auto. It doesn't even look like he's writing Brad, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Fiona has a pretty decent autograph. Who else? Who else had a good autograph? Oh, Jennifer Banco from saying her name right? From Friday the 13th Part 7. She has a crazy, really nice autograph. What else? Let's go show you guys. I'm doing a video of all my Jason masks pretty soon. Also, all the Jason Funko Pops, but I'm still waiting on one. I just haven't purchased it yet. What else you guys want to talk about? I like Cam Lecter. I watch what's he? Alfonso 13. I watch him. I watch a bunch of them. Jason Goes to Hell. Yeah, I like the opening scene. I thought that was really clever. And I met the director of that. Met the red director. I got him on a Funko Pop. Really nice guy. Can't remember his name. Adam Marcus. Really cool guy. He signed Brad Dourif, Charles E. Ray. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm assuming you asked for that specifically because usually I think he just writes Chucky if you don't have it labeled specifically. And I already got the email today from Monster Mania. They're saying 10 items max for Clive Barker, which is fine, and for VIP. I probably have at least 10 for Clive Barker that I'll narrow it down to. Steve Dash. I bet when you met Steve Dash, his autograph was like $20 probably. $40. Kane Hodder just went to $80 an autograph, which is, I mean, it's worth it, but I mean, all these people are going up in price. David Howard Thornton's going up in price. He's going up to $50, and then the Funko tax is more, which I call the Funko tax, which it doesn't make sense to me because unless you bring the actual box, like the actual Funko box, okay, that's a Funko. It's not a flat item. But if you bring the box and it's flat, like to me, it's the same thing as signing an 8x10. Like it's super easy. It's right in front of you. And I was talking to Danielle Harris's agent a couple weeks ago, and he laughed. He's like, Funko tax. He goes, well, we all know it's not really a flat item. I'm like, yeah, but it's all about the convenience of signing it. Like a roll poster is a pain in the neck. That's why you charge more for larger items. You have to roll it out onto the tables. People have to hold it. I get it, right? Maybe they have to sign a little bit bigger. But a Funko, it's a smaller area than an 8x10. Like, I don't understand what the big deal is. Shelley Duvall, yeah, that's sad. I have a Shining piece, an art print that I have Danny Lloyd on and the Grady twins, and I would have liked to have added. I could have added her. I could have sent her away, but I didn't want to because it's also pretty expensive. Have we gotten autographs for free? Yes, I've got autographs for free. When you start to go to enough conventions, you get to know the people, some of them. You get to know the volunteers and become friends with people. I've become friends with a bunch of Terrifier people, going out to dinner with them. I can't say too much. But yeah, I've gotten some autographs for free. I got some selfies free from the Grim Life Collective because we were talking about me doing consignments for them. They were at the New Jersey Horror Con, and I was online for some Hocus Pocus people, and might have been Thora Birch or Jason Marsden. And I turned around, and Jessica's behind me, and I just went, "Oh, hey, Jessica," and we just started talking. Michael came over, and they were getting some stuff signed. They have some really nice stuff, and they were getting it signed. And I said to them, how come you don't show off your stuff on your channel? And they kind of mentioned that they live in an apartment. They're kind of like, you could find out where they live. Their address is public, as most of us are. You can find out where people live. And they were just kind of worried about showing off their collection with their address being found out. But they do have some nice stuff, and they even said that someone in their building recognized them. So, like, it's a little uncomfortable when you see people in your building that recognize you, and then you talk about going on vacation on your channel and stuff like that. Like, I understand they have a right to worry. But since I've talked to them and met them and talked to them about showing off their items, now all of a sudden on their videos, not their videos, but their like Instagrams and stuff, they're starting to show off stuff they're getting signed by people. So that's cool that they're maybe getting a little more comfortable and they're showing more stuff in their collection. Have you guys gotten stuff for free? You got photos for free with people? I can't say I've gotten anyone like huge. I don't do street signings. Even living in New York, I won't do that or go like wait for people outside of shows. Jason Marsden, he voiced a Binks. Yep, the cast from Hocus Pocus. Yeah, he was nice. He was really fun. We took a bunch of different kinds of selfies. Like, he was in a good mood. But he also had the Funko tax, which was a bummer because I think he was. I remember whatever he was, 50. He was $30 more for a Funko, so he was $80 for a Funko. and I had to get a few of them signed for other people, so I had to ask them if it was okay. It's tough being a consigner, man, when you get these surprise prices. I just don't know why they can't post all the prices ahead of time. Yeah, but Jason Marsden was nice. He was really cool. Has a nice autograph, and then he also signs. He like sketches the cat on the side window of the Funko if you ask him. He was really cool. But man, everyone's just going up in prices. Let me show you a Blu-ray I got from Adam Marcus from Jason Goes to Hell. Let me grab that real quick. Hang in there, I got a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of stuff to show you guys. Okay. All right, so get the chat back. Chat back. All right. So I got a few things here. This is called Secret Santa. The lighting in here sucks. Secret Santa. So much glare. Let me move this. This is the Adam Marcus movie, horror movie, from the guy that did Jason Goes to Hell. As you can see, I haven't watched it yet. Still in the plastic. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's supposed to be really. It's got a lot of like award things and stuff. But that's supposed to be pretty gory. He was kind of proud of it. He told me to message him after I saw it, tell him what I thought about it. So, a little backed up on that. I got this from my friend Kyle. It's called Invaluable, and it's signed, written to me, little John, lick the blood off my shovel, Tom Sullivan. Tom Sullivan is someone that worked on Evil Dead 2. He made the Necronomicon book. He was an artist. He did a whole bunch of cool things for the movie, a bunch of sketches, and this is like I guess a behind the scenes. Bruce Campbell's in it. Talks about Evil Dead 2 and Evil Dead 1. I mean, this is a movie called Phantom Fun World that I produced. I might be a voice in it. I don't know. I don't even know. I haven't seen it yet. There's a movie called The Craving with Felissa Rose that I did a voice in, which I haven't seen. Terror Tunes 3. Terror Tunes 3. I haven't seen any of these. I might be in this movie like a missing person, like I was in Never Hike Alone 2. I was a missing persons photo. In a few movies I was missing persons. Haven't seen this. As Gore Time Stories. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Terror Tunes 1 or 2. This is Terror Tunes 3. I did something for that, I don't know. Fall of Camp Blood. Have you guys seen this? Fall of Camp Blood. This is signed by, I don't even know, I guess the writer and director and a few people that made this. This is a fan film, I believe. Jason Rising was a good one too. This is Roseblood by Peter Anthony. This is another fan film, another Jason Friday the 13th fan film called Roseblood, which is on YouTube, which I'm sure a lot of you have seen. And then this is the that was the DVD. This is the Blu-ray. Sorry about the glare. This is signed by Terry, and by Laura Park Lincoln, and also somebody else. I'm not sure. But that's the Blu-ray for Roseblood. And then this movie was a pretty fun movie. I don't know if any of you have seen it. It's called Sushi Girl. It was pretty good. I liked it. It's got Tony Todd, Candyman, and it's got Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. And Mark Hamill gives a really good performance in this. And it's kind of low budget. I guess it's only shot in like one location. The entire movie kind of gives off a little Reservoir Dogs vibe. James Duvall. But check it out. I think you could see this on maybe Amazon Prime or just get the Blu-ray off of eBay. Sushi Girl. That was a pretty fun movie. Let me check out the chat. I don't know if any of you have met Shelley Duvall, but that would have been a cool one. Those boxes of stuff behind me. Hey, CJ, what's going on? What's going on? Your husband shouldn't be in bed by now. He's got work tomorrow, 4 in the morning. You're going to Tampa Bay Comic Convention. Who's there? Just a lot of artists, a lot of voiceover artists and comic book artists. Tampa Bay. Do you live in Florida, Mr. Geek Me Out? CJ has a YouTube channel. If you guys like tranquil sounds of chickens and bees. No, I'm just kidding. No, she does like streams in her backyard and nature sounds. It goes on hikes and inspirational thoughts. So, not sure if that's our demographic here, but with the horror community. But thanks for checking in. Thanks for joining. I guess a Sunday night's not an ideal time for a stream. I don't know. People are watching movies, watching shows. But we got Monster Mania this weekend coming up, next weekend. So we're going to be streaming that. And we got New Jersey HorrorCon, so we're going to have a lot of good footage, a lot of autographs to get. Probably going to get a couple hundred autographs in the next couple weeks. What else we got? Monster Mania. The first Monster Mania, we got William Shatner, who I'm not going to meet. Not for $130. He's there one day only. Anthony Starr, going to meet him. He plays Homelander on The Boys. Going to get him to sign a Funko Pop. Henry Winkler, going to get him on my original Scream poster. Expecting him to be about $80. Juliette Lewis, I don't know if I'm going to get her on anything, to be honest. I'm going to meet her, take a photo with her. Then going to get all the Hellraiser people. Going to meet Doug Bradley again, Ashley Lawrence. I always have the most stuff for Ashley Lawrence. I don't know why. I always have more than anyone else. Even at the Monster Mania last year when I met her, I had a ton of stuff for her because she's in Hellraiser, Hellraiser 2, Creep Show, the TV show. Andrew Robinson, we're going to get him. He was also in Child's Play 3, Pumpkinhead 2. Going to get Craig Sheffer. He was in Nightbreed, which was a great Clive Barker movie. Going to meet all the Cenobites. Heather Langenkamp from Nightmare on Elm Street. Going to get her on some stuff. Amanda Weiss, who's one of my favorite guests of all time. She plays the first kill in Nightmare on Elm Street. She plays Tina Gray. She's super awesome. Ronnie Blakely, who plays the mother. And then we got the Scream people. Melissa Barrera. Gonna get her on my Scream 5 and 6 posters. And Abigail. Tony Revolori on my Scream 6. Mikey Madison on my Scream 5. She's coming out with a movie called... I always mess up the name. It's like Aurora or something like that. Or it looks pretty interesting. William Fichtner. I don't think I'll get him on anything, even though he's been in a ton of movies. Marley Shelton, we're going to get on our Scream 4 and Scream 5 poster. Maybe a Planet Terror. Jonathan Breck from Jeepers Creepers. Gonna get him probably on the full-size poster. And that's about it. And then New Jersey HorrorCon's crazy. New Jersey HorrorCon is just like 100 people. Something, not that much, but it's ridiculous. What else we got in the chat? Where we at, chat? There we go. Have you heard of Run DMC comic book? I think I have. I think I've seen that. Yeah. I think Public Enemy, right? There's a few different rap comic books. Of course, I know Run DMC. Growing up, they were the first hip-hop CD I ever got, because they didn't have anything else back then but rock CDs when CDs first came out. I'm dating myself, but they were the first rap CDs to come out. I hope my fan doesn't bother you, but it's so hot in here without the air on for noise reasons. What about the Run DMC comic book? You getting that? What, signed at Tampa Bay? It's probably too loud, right? Well, I am probably going to watch. I'm gonna watch Becky and Wrath of Becky, because I have not seen it yet, and she's doing a private signing, so I want to see if I want to get something signed by Lulu Wilson. And yeah, maybe we'll do this. I don't know. We'll do this again before Monster Mania this week. If not, I will see you guys at Monster Mania. We'll be live streaming from the hotel after the show, and I will be putting out. I'm gonna try to put out content every day, like do a video for day 1, video for day 2, so you guys don't have to wait for like the final cut. I don't know, like Wednesday or Thursday. Try to show you stuff as quick as I can from the convention for that day. I mean, even if I have to stay up all night editing, I'm gonna try to get that stuff out there. So thanks guys, thanks for coming to the stream. Sorry we started late, had some technical difficulties. Oh, Daryl McDaniels will be there from Run DMC. That's awesome. Definitely get him to sign that comic book. They're legends, Run DMC. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I gotta put the air on. It's like 100 degrees in here. I'm dying. But thanks for coming by, guys, and we'll do this again soon.